Good afternoon, everyone. I wanted to come to you today to speak a little bit about how you can grow your practice when you've been in practice for 10 years or more. So I know for a fact that most lawyers, if not all lawyers, were not taught the business of law in law school. Be that as it may, we somehow have bumbled along, and maybe you've been fortunate to have a mentor or a shadow teacher along the way. So you find yourself now out of law school, practicing, learning your craft, and now it is time you've realized that you need to build your own client base if you ever are going to reach professional fulfillment or any type of financial security. So what do? Number one, don't fret over what didn't happen. Number three, get clear. What is exactly that you want to do? You want to get clients. What kind of clients? What do those clients look like? Where are they? You cannot be a lawyer to everyone. So you have to dissect your area of practice. Every practice is different. Every area of practice has a different client segment. And whatever your client segment is where you want to focus and allocate your business development resources, time and money. So once you do that, then you want to develop what we call a strategic business plan. A strategic business plan is no other than writing down specific tactics that support your strategy. So if you wanted to increase your business by 5% in the next calendar year, then there are a set of action steps that you would need to take in order to do that on a regular basis, meaning to take regular action steps that are targeted towards your prospective client base. The reason that there's not an easy answer to this is that it's not an easy question. There is no easy solution to building a business. I mean, it's different for every area of practice, depending on where you are geographically, depending on what your lifestyle is. If you have young children, you're going to have different types of parameters than if you are an empty nester. So there's no substitute for an individual business plan that integrates what we call passive, which is a lot of your social media, digital marketing, Facebook ads, press releases, public relations activities, with the active marketing tactics, which is the organizational involvement, the targeted networking, the in-person, face-to-face relationship building of growing your referral base. Oftentimes that can start online and then be taken into real time. So lawyers ask us all the time, what do I do? I've been out 10 years. I still don't really have a very broad network. Well, there's no time like today to start. So one of the assignments that we give our coaching clients very frequently is to look at your address book. Who are you emailing back and forth? Is it clients? Is it referral sources? Is it industry contacts, industry leaders, government officials? Whoever that is, you've got to build a contact list. That's where it starts. Knowing who is in your network, who is in your stratosphere, your universe, and somehow you've got to organize that. Once you pull all those names together, some firms, larger firms, have CRM, contact relationship management programs. There's all types of software solutions and apps that can help and assist you with that. Depends on where you are with your practice and what size it is. But there's no one size fits all. And that's why we have, if you look at on our website, the secret sauce explained. A proven methodology that we developed years ago. The secret sauce is that it is the consistent, persistent, massive amounts of action over a prolonged period of time, which means you must be engaged in targeted networking at the same time that you're involved in social media. So once you leave the targeted networking event, you go home with some cards, you have your assistant enter those into your contact database, then you have a email templates that you send out. It was nice to meet you. If you remember, we talked about XYZ. If you think it would be useful to the person that you networked with and or you, then suggest a coffee, lunch, breakfast, dinner, drink, happy hour, whatever, to continue the conversation. Not to see what you can get from it, but from how you can be of service to others. That is the key. That is the key, is the mindset. Much of building a prosperous business is the mindset of service, not what you can get. So while you're thinking about what you can get, other people are thinking about getting away from you because that's very transparent and no one's attracted to that. In fact, it's quite repelling. So check out our website, klamarketing.com. We have blogs, video series. There's tons of resources, tons of download reports and checklists, tip sheets. We have my book, The Rainmaker Roadmap, a step-by-step guide to building a prosperous business, which literally lays out the framework of a marketing plan, what you should do and when, a weekly targeted marketing list, a targeted networking list. It really is. I developed and published the book for this very purpose of how to walk individuals, professionals, step by step through to building a prosperous business. So check it out. Thanks.